Yeah, another one's coming at you, everybody. Well, maybe not. Just to let everybody know. Hold on, let's try this over again. Let me see. There we go.
Now we got some sound.
Something. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, it is.
What's up, everybody? It's another episode of Howling at Life right here with your favorite wolf man, Big Adrian over here coming at you. And in studio, well, fuck, at my house. We got Frankie over here, the monster. What's up, Frankie? Yeah, he's awake.
Yes, I am.
That's what the applause is for. Your mom is way.
Real good. Give me a good applause.
Yeah, that's right. Get a good applause. All right, so hey everybody, another episode of Howling at Life. We're here on a Sunday night, trying to get this done, trying to do what you got to do. Frankie's joining me right here. You can always comment on the episodes. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. I have to say that. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. But also, you can follow me on social media. We got Facebook, Big Adrian Lopez, all one word. We also have my 3 Instagrams, Big Daddy L714, and we got Wolf Daddy 714, and we've got Big Adrian Lopez. Oh, sorry, no, not Big Adrian Lopez. Big Adrian Comedy as well. So that's going on. Fuck. What about you, Frankie? Some social media for the people?
Yes, if you want to hit me up to hit him up, you can always.
You can talk to Frankie, dog. It was a joke we said a long time ago because
yes,
he's like, hey, bro, so nobody's hitting me up. I'm like, that's because you're talking to me, fucker.
Yeah, exactly. But you can always find me on Instagram under Franklin Portillo 82 or on Facebook under Frank Portillo.
There you go. Look at that. All for Frankie. Look at that. Yay. Yay.
Culero.
That means loved one.
Yes.
You can use that in your families.
Yes.
Hey, culero.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So a lot of stuff to talk about today. We'll get into some things going on for sure. Bro, I've been frustrated this week, man.
Oh, fuck.
I've been working through a lot of shit this week, man. Look at that. I even got my pulled out my Howling at Life podcast shirt, y'all, just for this episode.
Yes.
Not really, I've been wearing it all fucking weekend. But there's a lot of stuff I think for me that popped up this week. You know, work. I have the most people caseload out of everybody, kind of a deal. I got, you know what I mean? I got like 21 people on my caseload. I'm supposed to check out and whatever. So I'm trying to deal with that and the school. And this week is coming up is my last week of the first 2 classes of my second master's degree, y'all.
Yeah.
Woo. I don't know why I'm making that face, but no, man, it's been a lot of stuff. And then my son's birthday is going to be coming up on Tuesday. Actually, he's going to be 27.
Yeah. Wow!
So we're doing a Honda tour on the Queen Mary. Actually, so we're doing it with the family and stuff like that. And just a lot of shit's been going on, though, man. A lot of life stuff, a lot of trying to help people, a lot of this and that.
Yes.
Going on so much that I'm actually finally going to take a fucking day off from work this Friday.
Well deserved.
Fuck, even if it's not well deserved, it's fucking gonna happen, bro. Because I'm tired, dog. You know what I mean? But you know, there's a lot of stuff that's coming up and coming out and whatever. But this last week has just been, it's been a trip, man. You know, I noticed a lot of things that people have been going through, and I got really grateful that my life's not in a struggle like certain people, bro. You know what I mean? Like I know some people that their lives are, you know, they're dealing with a lot of shit, dude. You know what I mean? And fuck, my life's not horrible like that. You know what I mean? It kind of got me to reflect back a little bit on myself, where I'm just like, hey, dog, my life is like actually pretty fucking golden right now, dude. You know what I mean?
You know what? I have to piggyback off on what he said.
Fucking go ahead, yeah.
You know what? I have to agree. I have, you know, people around me that are, you know, close to me that are going through some same shit, man. You know, when life fucking hits, man. And I've been telling people, man, like, get ready, man, because life is gonna fucking hit. You know, and I've noticed some people up in the pink cloud, everything's great, nothing's horrible, nothing's bad. You know what I mean? But it's like, I always tell them, like, dude, when life fucking hits, it's gonna fucking hit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, and you know, it's trippy because I think a lot of us, you know, we get so focused on our own shit, you know, and this is just in general, right? Your life, my life, my life. But man, I don't know. This week I've been hearing and people have been reaching out to me, and I've been trying to help people and this and that, and I see where people are at, and it throws my life in perspective, bro. You know what I mean?
Fuck.
Like I'm like,
Yes.
fuck, I'm not locked up. Which, you know, we say that a lot, and especially in recovery. But I'm like, really, like I know people that are locked up right now. You know, I'm not dealing with a death. I'm, you know, somebody, which that's a, you know, if you are dealing with one, man, you know, my condolences.
Right,
There's a lot of people that I know that are dealing with fucking like struggling with, you know, barely getting sober or financial issues, and I'm not one of these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? Like, I want to complain. Fuck, I want to complain, dog. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like my life's not that bad, bro.
Oh yeah.
When I look back, you know what I mean? And sometimes it's hard. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes you're going through the fucking muck of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this week, I've noticed, man, like the way that I'm reflecting back and the things that are like I've seen and what I've heard from some people. You know, the worst thing I didn't do was I didn't go to the notary to get some paperwork fucking signed, which I can do this week. It's not a big fucking deal, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't fucking organize the toilet paper and shit.
Yeah.
Which I didn't. We organized a lot of shit and moved some stuff around and stuff. But, you know, I started looking at myself where I'm like, fuck, my life's actually pretty fucking darn good, man. You know what I mean? And I got grateful this week for sure. You know what I mean?
And honestly, again, I will piggyback, dude. I had this week. I think I want to say this. I had these couple of days. I've had a spiritual journey.
Oh shit!
I got grateful, dude. I don't know. I think it was God that, you know, came in my life and this time around and, you know, made me see a different perspective. I was watching this video, you know, like what he said. You know, somebody was dying, and I was like, fuck, like, you know, people are losing this and that. And I started reflecting, and I started looking like, fuck, how grateful I am that I'm not in a fucking program like some of these guys are, like he said, locked up, or, you know what I mean, or financially struggling, you know, homeless, and that kind of stuff, you know. And so that put my life in, to look at my life, like he said, in perspective, man. And I got grateful. I cried. I don't know why. I was very emotional this week. I did have somebody that hit me up that was going through it, was about to use, and she called me, stopped them from using it. The next day called me fucking crying that she was grateful because that day, and she goes, if you didn't talk to me, she goes, I was ready to fucking take my life.
Wow.
Fuck, man, that. Woo.
That's why
I got goosebumps, man. I ain't lying, man.
It's because it's cold in here. I got air conditioning, motherfucker. I pay the bill, bitch. Because it's been hot lately, bro. But yeah, even that, bro. Like, yeah, air conditioning, the bill's gonna come, but you know, I know I don't get paid, bro. Like, it's not a big whoop. You know what I mean? And even with this dog surgery thing, found out that, you know, the one you know quote that we had from a vet was $5,200, bro, for a dog surgery. And you know, we throw a post on Facebook, and somebody said, hey, try my vet, and I'm like, okay, cool. So then we went to that vet, and then it was a better vet, and they're like, "Oh, you're not gonna pay that much, dude. That's way too much." And I was like, "Fuck, thank God, bro," because I'm like, I'm ready to get a second job and shit and sell a kidney. I'll sell your kidney, actually. You know, fucking take some grasa, take some fucking mocha, some love handle with it, dog. But you know, like we were able to like get kind of like a quote from somebody else, and they were like, "Well, it's not gonna be that much," and let me talk to the specialist, whatever. So now we just gotta, you know, jump on that one and get that handled. And I'm like, hey, dude, even if it's, you know, because the one quote we had was to get both of the knees kind of fixed on the dog, and the other doctor's like, you don't need to do that, just do the one, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, work on one, dude. Like, you know, the other one might be fine. You know, you never know. And so we're like, okay. So I'm like, well, fuck, even if it's like half that price, bro, like what they quoted us, I'm like, I'll dish it out. Fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's interesting enough, man. And then I had some good talks with some people. I had some really good conversations that went really deep this week, bro. And you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck, dude. Like, wow, man. Like, my life's actually okay, bro. You know what I mean? And I was really grateful this week.
Oh yeah, definitely very grateful.
And look, the reason I'm saying this is not to brag, but I'll be honest with you. Like, sometimes when I'm stuck in my fucking head that like my life's fucking horrible and it's crumbling and all this other shit, it's hard for me to get fucking grateful, man, because I'm so frustrated. I'm so discouraged. We've used that word before in some of these shows. And you know, one of the biggest things that ends up happening, like when I get these little moments, it kind of shocks me a little bit. Like, hey, bro, like your life's not that fucking bad, dog. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh well, maybe it's not. You know, kind of a deal.
Right.
So yeah, this week has been kind of a little eye opener, a little, you know,
Yes.
setting some boundaries and then having some deep communications, and it's been chill, man. You know what I mean? I really liked it. Also on the other deal, I got to give me a drum roll for this one. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's maybe a cheer. I got that, motherfucker. I ain't got the other one though. All right, ni madre. It's okay. We're only gonna work with one thing. But anyways, drum roll. Yours truly got hooked up for a comedy show in October. I'll be performing for Action Alliance. I believe it's going to be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Comedy show. It's in October. Don't really know the dates. I forgot it. It's on my calendar. But I'll be performing, so I'll be getting some clips on that. This week is going to be my last week of these first two classes, and then I have a full week off. So my plan is to hit a couple of open mics that week that I got off, and finish editing the short film that I got going on, the second short film for Howling Big Productions. So that's going to be up. So that's going to be coming up before the end of August, everybody. So just going to let you know, there's going to be a couple more comedy clips. There's going to be the second short film in there. It's only a 5-minute short film. I already got all the shit, you know, all the scenes all hooked up. I just got to do some fades and some music and some tone and stuff like that with it. So that'll happen on that week that I don't have nothing going on, which is great. I actually have some time to do that. So a lot of stuff's going to be coming up, everybody, but you got to pay attention. You got to look at make sure you're subscribed so you can get those notifications for the new stuff popping up. All right. Ooh. So you're going to get the short film. You're going to get a couple of fucking comedy clips. I know in October I'll do comedy clips. I mean, I'm still doing some open mic nights. I'm also going to be looking at certain Alano clubs to try to get a comedy night almost every month. Ooh, I'm going to try to bust that out. I got to go back to Anaheim Alano Club 202. Okay. Get some comedy club stuff going on there. Maybe, you know, as I'm doing open mics, you know, get people's numbers like, hey man, there's going to be an open mic. I'm going to try to swing this and try to see if I can get into that. Because that's when I was first sober. There was comedy clubs. Patrick Laborio, yes. Big Pat. He was doing comedy club shows at the Anaheim Alano Club, the 202, once a month at least, or like every week almost and shit. So I would go and I saw Phase on Love there and shit. Like I saw some big names, bro, like coming through. Shit. So I want to try to see if I can get that going, so we can get some people there, and maybe even just people just trying an open mic kind of a deal, and kind of advertise some stuff there. So I'm gonna try to be kind of busy with some of that stuff, because I figured, fuck it, man. If it ain't happening, then I gotta make some shit happen. So I'm gonna try to see if I can get something started, like maybe in September, maybe every other month. You know, get them to do it like a comedy night. You know, so those advertisements will come up, and they usually will. You know, I just gotta talk to them over there, get over there at some point, and talk to them a little bit. And try to get some stuff happening. So be on the lookout, everybody. August for sure is coming up. And then September, I'm going to try to make some stuff happen. Also in September, I'm actually going to go see a comedian, Michael Blaustein, man.
What is that name?
He's kind of a friends with Matt Rife, but he kind of does the same shit, but I think he's funnier. So me and Spooky Bitch are going to go see him in the middle of September. Woo. Check out that at the Brea. And see what the fuck we can do, man. I don't know. I'll see what the fuck happens. I'm going to try to see if I can network a little bit there with him and be like, yo, man, next time you're in here, if you need somebody to do 5 minutes, bro, put me on, man, or whatever the fuck's going on. Yeah. Also, there is a comedy show happening. Fuck, I got to get my damn shit out of that. God damn, I got so many fucking people sending me shit. Also, there is a comedy show that's happening at the Ice House in Pasadena on Sunday, August 17th. Oh, shit. It looks like the showtime is at 6 p.m., so it's probably going to be like 6 to 8. Doors open at 5. Johnny Flowers and his people are going to be there. He told me to show up and be on deck just in case. So I might be performing there too. I don't know. But I'm going to go support my peoples. I didn't want to go, but I'm going to go support my peoples. Yep. Some of the people I performed with before. And I'll just be ready to rock and roll, bro. I'll go with my little camera and be like, fuck it. If you need me to do 5 minutes, throw me on, dog, or whatever. You know what I mean? Just so I can get up there at the Ice House, dog, in Pasadena.
Ooh,
so
that's gonna be bad.
Some stuff's popping, bro. And then we officially got tickets for the Universal Horror Nights, right?
Yes, we got our tickets.
So September 5th, we're gonna be going to me, Frankie, and Spooky Bitch. We're gonna be hitting Universal Horror Nights, dog. We're gonna go for the early entrance, express pass, get it up. And that'll be the first Friday, September 5th, bro. We're excited. Yes. September 5th, man.
It's going to be my first time going, though.
It's your first time going to be going?
Yes.
Frankie's going to go first.
First time.
All right, we're going to have to divvy it up, dog. We're going to have to divvy it up. Okay, so
I'm excited, though.
So let me tell you the mazes that are up, right? Because I haven't told you this shit yet. So they got.
Yeah, I saw the Terrifiers.
Okay, Terrifiers, one of them.
Oh my god, it's gonna be so scary.
Okay, they got Jason Universe.
Oh shit.
Poltergeist.
Oh, okay.
That old school movie, right? Okay, Poltergeist. They got the Terror Trams Blumhouse.
Okay.
All right. They also have Monstros 3, so the Mexican monsters or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Scarecrow Maze by the music by Slash. Brand new music by Slash is going on, right?
Oh, shit.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember.
They got Fallout.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so they got, and I think I'm missing one, but I'm not sure. But it's gonna be a good little mixture.
Oh,
and Express,
my
bro, you've
God.
never fucking seen nothing like Express, bro.
Oh my God, I'm excited.
Express
bro.
is like fuck you guys, and
Adios.
bro, I'm telling you right now, you're gonna be like every year, bitch. It's worth the price, bro. Like fuck
yeah.
that, dog. I'm gonna
Dude, because there's so many lines at these places now, and it's fucking crazy, dude. People are like standing like what 3-4 hours, 2 hours
Yeah.
in line. Yeah, fuck that.
an hour and a half.
And not to mention, we're fat. Okay.
Yes, we are. We have a lot of food on the table right now. You can't
Yes.
see this shit. I was like, fuck those calories, just saying. But no, it's gonna be a cool experience, big dog. I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know it was your first time going.
Yes, this is my first
Oh
time.
fuck! Then we're gonna have to review that shit that fucking
Fuck.
Sunday, bro.
Yes,
like for
we're
sure.
gonna- yes.
All right.
And we're gonna be sore like little
Okay,
bitch
okay,
next day.
okay, but I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna take that Friday off though, right? Because I'm
Yes.
taking that Friday off. Spooky's
Yes.
taking that Friday off.
Yeah.
Are you also gonna take the next day off?
Yes, I am.
Okay, well
Take his head.
if you need to, you can crash here.
Okay.
Okay, because we're gonna get back around maybe 1.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm crashing. here,
Midnight
bro.
or 1, we'll probably be back, bro.
Yeah,
So
I
like,
have no
fuck
problem.
it, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
I ain't driving on that.
Fucking Toby's gonna be barking and shit. Like, who's this fucking? Oh, by then we'll actually have a new dog. We're actually getting a new dog on Friday. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
okay.
we're getting a new dog on Friday. Yeah, her name's Bella, but I think we're gonna change the name to Tink.
Tink.
So we'll have Tink and Toby as pets, like Tinkerbell or whatever,
Yeah.
Tinker.
That's weird.
So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff popping up, everybody.
Yes.
Like I said, in October, of course, there's a couple other
Mazes,
Halloween
yes.
mazes and stuff. We're also thinking about doing the lights out at Reina Terra.
Oh my God, yes.
So we're gonna be going through the Reina Terra, the 147 maze, the 147 room maze. With just a glow stick, where they just shut off the lights and you just kind of let's go and explore, bro.
Oh my God!
And you went one time, and I was so
Yeah.
surprised you walked through the thing. But
Yes.
dude, Frankie fucking sweats, dog.
Yes.
This motherfucker gets freaked. Like, you cool? I'm good, bro. I'm fucking good, bro. Like, no, you're not, dude. Like, it's okay, dog.
And I fucking turned pale.
Pale, bro. He becomes Caucasian.
Yeah.
He is part of ICE. So there's a lot of stuff coming up, y'all, man. Just
Yes.
stay tuned for all the stuff. We're gonna review all these things and do all this
Yes.
kind of stuff. It's gonna be really great, a great time. Like you say, we were already amped up about shit. It's cool.
Fuck yes.
Going on. So just to let you know, everybody, just make sure you're staying tuned to all this stuff because there's a lot of stuff coming up, and trust me, I'm putting a lot of effort into planning things, getting things rolling, and all that kind of good stuff. So. Just keep staying tuned, everybody, and all you Wolfpack out there, we appreciate y'all.
Yes, we do.
All fucking like 8 of you. I've seen the numbers, man.
Yes.
But you know what? It's something that we like to do and shit, and get out there and all that kind of good stuff, which is cool. But hey, there's a lot of things that are coming up for sure. Just stay tuned, and we're gonna review and talk about them, and try to get all the stuff out there as best as we can. Okay, so just to let you know, end of August, a lot of stuff's gonna pop up. I'm gonna try to do it in September as well. Try to knock some stuff in October, of course, November and stuff, and that kind of things. And I think me and Spooky are going for my birthday to Universal because we have the passes.
Yes.
So she's already rented a room for 2 nights, and we're gonna go in there on Monday, do a few hours, go hit City Walk, boom, go back, crash, a half day at Universal Tuesday, come back and just rest before getting back to work, bro. So there's a lot of
Nice.
stuff that's coming up, everybody, man. And please stay tuned. Share this podcast with
Yes,
people.
please.
Just an announcement, man. We're going to start getting into September, October, November, December, a lot of fall months. And a lot of depression kind of kicks up.
Yes,
we will
dude.
have a depression episode. We usually do every year
Every
because
year.
seasonal depression is a thing. I know
Yes.
during October and November, my seasonal depression kicks up. That's why
Yep.
we're so active.
Yep.
But that it hits people different around fall.
Wow,
So
holidays.
we will have an episode talking about that because it's very important.
Yeah.
Please make sure you share this with people. Be around those type of people, man. Don't let people isolate too much because you never know. Depression is something that will creep up and you won't even know what's fucking happening, bro.
No.
And we don't want to lose any good people, and loved ones
Not now.
throughout the year. We want to howl at life and get through it this whole fucking year, bro. You know, we want to make sure that everybody gets there. So, you know, just an announcement, man. Share this. Let people know, like, hey, bro, you should really listen to this fucking podcast, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They talk about some good shit, you know, or whatever. And just stay connected with those people, you know, especially during these months that are going to be coming up. All right, everybody?
Yep.
Apparently not. Fuck it.
Apparently no cheer.
Apparently no cheer, no ni madres, no nothing. Fucking shit.
Fucking
shit.
Hey, take it easy. Take it easy.
I gotta do that bullshit, Wayne. Yeah. And so, but yeah, there's a lot of things going on, everybody, that I keep on repeating this because I'm really happy because there wasn't for a while.
Yes.
But I'm starting to get in the gear, starting to get back into gear with some things. There's some networking.
These are the months for us.
Yeah, these are the months for us. But I also kind of got off my ass a little bit, you know what I mean? And was like, hey, dude, I gotta start doing some shit, man, and get out there. So haven't had a chance to get to the open mics yet. Just life's been kind of lifey. You know what I mean? It's been kind of busy. But, you know, just let you know, everybody, I keep saying it, just keep staying tuned because things will be happening. Like I said, I'll be going to doing a couple things here and there. And, you know, and then we're reviewing a lot of things. So just stay tuned, everybody. Things are coming up. Oh, now it cheers, puto. So just to let you know, things are popping up. And I'm really excited for that, bro, because I think that a lot of times I was kind of I get discouraged a lot, you know what I mean, and stuff like that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and so I think that, you know, one of the biggest things for me was to kind of get out of my ass and be like, all right, let me get this first month. I was kind of just concentrating on school because it's the first month into the second master's, and I'm first 2 months, and you know, there's first two classes of this next master's, different, you know, kind of same skills but different type of field kind of a deal. So I wanted to kind of get that going first, and while I did that, like I said, I recorded some stuff for the short film. I just gotta edit it, but I know there's an empty week, so I'm like, cool. Empty week's happening. I'm gonna pop. Plus, all these tattoos came in, and I'm like, I ordered new shit, by the way.
Okay.
I got 2 new machines. I ordered me a whole new tattoo station kind of a deal, so it has the armrest included with on the side. It has a station and a place for your paper towels and for your gloves and whatever. So some of this shit's gonna be gone behind me.
Shit.
So if you need some tattoos, hit me up because I'm getting booked like all the way to like October. So just to let you know, everybody, like I'm busy trying to do what we got to do and going like that. With that being said, though, we're gonna kind of go into movie review corner right here. We're gonna do some movie review. Gracias. All right, so movie review, man. I gotta review a movie for everybody. Frankie, you haven't seen it. I went with Spooky Bitch and with Yub Yub, my stepdaughter, Lily. And one of the things I want to let y'all know is you need to see the movie together, y'all. Together. That is
get her.
No, that is the Dave Franco movie.
Yeah.
And he's with his he's married in this movie with somebody who's actually his real life wife, to be honest with you.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
they're really
that's
married,
right.
yeah.
Oh shit.
But it is a very trippy, fucking weird. My stepdaughter doesn't react to shit, man. I'm telling you right now, her and Spooky Bitch, they had their own blankets, and they're like, oh shit, motherfucker. And I didn't realize I was throwing gang signs as I was fucking, because I was so nervous and shit. Wow. It's a trippy movie about this couple that's kind of distant. They're not sure if they want to be together, kind of a deal. But then they go out to a cabin to try to get a little change of environment. You know what I mean? Kind of spark it up or some bullshit.
Okay.
They fall upon I don't know how to say it, like this underground something that this water thing, but now their bodies need to merge together, and they're trying to separate, and there's all these ways that they try to like not. Like, I don't know, it's weird to explain it. Like, their bodies are, like, attracted to each other, but they start experiencing some shit physically, some haunted shit with them, and like, their bodies start merging, and they gotta try to separate it, and sometimes they cut themselves up and whatever. It's a weird fucking movie, bro.
Wow.
Great fucking movie to fucking pop from way the fuck up.
Okay.
At the end of the movie, people were like, that was weird, bro. And I'm like, I know. And it was cool to hear everybody in the theater going, oh, shit, like, what was that? Like, it was a great movie. I wanted to see it just to go see it, and we did. And it was, man, it's worth the fucking ticket, dog. That is the fucking movie right there.
Okay.
That is the movie. I would re-see that motherfucker. If you have a chance, go see it in theaters. Don't wait for it to come streaming. Something about the sound, the surround sound, and the fucking the big screen. It just hits different. It hits fucking different. Yes. But that motherfucking movie was, man, it was a trip, dude. It was like funny, but like
Weird.
but weird and twisted and fucking like suspense and fuck, bro. Like that motherfucker kept you going, dog. Like that was good.
I know the trailer. I saw the trailer. There was this one trailer where I think he's like sitting down and like the wife has like some kind of saw and like drills into him.
That part, yeah.
Oh my god, I saw that part.
If anybody hasn't seen it, it's the Dave Franco trailer where their
Yes.
lips start sticking together.
Yes,
and
that
there's a
one.
reason why that's happening. So just kind of go for the ride. It'll reveal everything, but it's a trippy movie. Like my stepdaughter came out, she goes, "Who thinks of things like this, man?"
Us?
Yeah, dude. And so we were like, people were like, "Oh, that was weird," and whatever. We're like, yeah. Like, we were enjoying the fuck out of it, bro.
Because we're sick.
Sick, dog. Fucking all up in here,
Sick
dog.
here.
Sick, bro. So it was a good flick, bro.
Okay,
and I was like, I need to go watch it again, bro. Like, to be honest with you,
Yeah.
like I gotta go again.
Fuck yeah.
So that's a cool fucking deal right there, dog. But yeah, if you have a chance to go see it together, please go check it out. It is a weird, trippy, freaking movie. You're gonna be like, what is the Wolfman fucking? What's wrong with this guy? Dog? I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes.
I had a great time, and like I had to hurry up and eat everything, and then like I usually save a piece of my food so I can
Yeah.
eat it later. So I popped in a nicotine pouch, and I was like. And then I was like, I better hurry up and eat this, dog. 'Cause I felt I was bending my fingers back because I was grabbing onto my shorts.
Oh shit.
And I was like, and I noticed I was like, oh fuck, my fingers are numb, bro.
Okay.
So then I was like, oh shit. And then I had like some cookies, like sugar-free cookies. I guess they sell them there at the theater. And I tried to open up, and they didn't want to open like quietly. So I'm like in the middle of the chingadera, and then I'm eating them. I'm like, I can't eat all these, bro, because I'm in this motherfucker. Like my stomach's cramping and shit. Like man, and so it's a twisted fucking deal. And Dave Franco and his wife, Allison Brie, I believe her name is. They both executive produced the movie as well.
Wow.
But it is, man, we were talking about how original this fucking premise was, dude. Like the story, and even my stepdaughter's like, that had a good plot. And I was like, and it was very easily to follow it, understand it. There was no like bullshit.
Right.
It was good, man. It was really fucking good, bro. I was like, oh shit. So that's a good one to see. I'm not gonna lie.
You know which one I didn't see, but I saw the trailers coming out. It looks good. Is the one with the athlete? It's called Him.
Jordan Peele's new movie. Jordan Peele's. I love Jordan Peele's movies.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, I love Jordan Peele movies. Yeah,
Yes.
this is Marlon Wayans and some other dude or whatever,
Yeah.
and it's about him being a. But you can see that Jordan Peele, like, it's about an athlete, right? A football guy and whatever, and trying to train and stuff. But Jordan Peele always comes out with a little fucking twist. He's a funny motherfucker, but he's got some sick shit. I think a lot of comedians are kind of like that.
Yep.
I'm glad he puts it out on the screen, though. So I can't wait for that one, too. That's going to be good.
Yes.
Because Jordan Peele always has some surprises for us.
Fuck yeah, he does.
So that's going on, yeah. So a lot of things are happening. You know what I mean? A lot of good shit is coming up, man. So if you ever have a chance, go to the movies and go check something out because it's good to kind of get out, support the movies, support actors, all that kind of good stuff. I also can't wait for later this year, bro. I said this last week, man. I can't wait for later this year. I want to get some headshots and some reels together.
Yeah, you did tell me that.
And start kind of, throwing some stuff out there to maybe get some auditions for some movies and stuff.
What are they called again? Like the shoots that you do?
Reels?
Reels, yeah.
Yeah, reels, yeah. So I'm going to start doing that probably in November-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, like in November, and kind of trying to get that stuff together and kind of YouTube some shit. So like, I'm going to try to start throwing some stuff out there as well. October, shooting the second short film for this year, stuff like that. So I'm going to try to see if I can edit as best I can. And hopefully submit something to Screamfest or one of these Halloween fucking festivals, short film kind of deals, to put it out there. I really want to get the short film as well, like 5 or 7 minutes. And I'm trying to do short films like that so I can submit them. Right. So hopefully with this one, I'll show you after we finish recording what I got so far without the music.
Okay.
But I want to really, goal is to audition more. Of course, finish the masters, but audition more and then get out there and submit some of these things. Even if it's like every other month, I shoot like a little 4-minute clip, 3-minute clip, whatever, edit something or whatever. I want to be able to submit it to some film festivals, some Halloween ones, some whatever. There's plenty of them out there. Yep. So a lot of goals are happening. A lot of things are going on. You just got to stay tuned, everybody, because you will probably have first watch on my YouTube channel. So just be on the lookout, everybody, like I said, okay? It feels good to announce shit again. Because remember before, like, How was your week?
Yes.
So this feels good. It feels good to get in here. And actually, the reason why I'm so amped up right now, it kind of takes us into the topic. Me and Frankie didn't talk about it, but I already knew where we were going. Putting the fucking work in, dog. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to be talking about this week.
Yes.
Putting the work in.
Putting the work in.
And the reason why I wanted to do this is because, you know, I started getting into discouraged. You use this word a lot, stagnant, complacent,
Yes.
right? I started noticing I was getting into a funk. Now, a lot of people always say, dude, I don't want to be in a funk in my life, bro. I want to be funky, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And so I started noticing, I was like, you know what? Fuck it. One night I was here and I was like, I haven't done nothing, man. I haven't done the comedy, whatever, man. I've been, concentrating on school and this new job, whatever. And, I got the new job on lock. It's cool. I know what the fuck to do now. And, but what I did was I noticed I had to do something. So I was like, fuck it. I was like, I got whoever was at the house. I started just shooting clips of shit and whatever. And, in the street and whatever, in my neighborhood and around the house. I was like, I gotta create something, man. I gotta get off my ass. I gotta put the work in, bro. You know what I mean? Right. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, because I think the fact is that, if you want to shoot for something, you can't wait for it to happen for you. Sometimes you gotta make that motherfucker happen. Yeah. My sponsor also was telling me later this year, once I get my reel and my headshots and all that stuff, he says to reach out to Danny Trejo, man.
Oh yeah,
he helps a lot of motherfuckers get into break into the films, and he's a friend of MNA and shit. So am I. And he's like, just reach out to him, bro. Send him a message, be like, hey, Danny, I'm, this is my get down, man. This is my thing, man. Or blah. Hey, is there any way you can help me out? Maybe get me in a film, or shoot me an agent or something, man. Give me some direction, bro. But the thing is, every time I go to a movie theater, right, I look in there, I'm like, fuck, bro, I could be up there, bro. You know what I mean? Kind of a deal. It's always been a goal of mine. My boy Sammy always knows that shit. I've always wanted to be an actor and stuff. Yep. And but you got to put the work in, bro.
Yes.
To achieve a goal or achieve a dream, you got to put the work in, bro. It's great if you're funny, but if you don't go on stage and get the fuck out there, nobody knows that you're funny, dog. You know what I mean? Yes. Or whatever your goal is. You want to start a fucking business and figure out how to do it. You want to go fucking get a better job, go to school, dog. You got to put some work in, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes. Dude.
So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about this week, because, like I said, being grateful this week about the people that I noticed, I was like, but what work are you putting into your fucking life? Everybody wants something, but they don't work for that shit, dog.
Yes.
Go ahead.
No. Yeah. Exactly what he was saying. People want things in life. You know what I mean? And it's like, okay, well, you got to put in the work, man. They say, if you don't put in the work, how are you going to achieve anything? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They say, I've heard, artists say, you want to be rich, you want to be a millionaire. Millionaires don't sleep 8 to 12, 14, 16 hours. They're up, crack of dawn hustling, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the thing about it is that, we all want things in life, like he said. We have to put in the work, man. Because otherwise, you know what I mean? I can sit here, be miserable, like, oh, I didn't get this. Well, why didn't you? Because I didn't put in the fucking work.
Well, and it's the whole thing, bro. If you're not getting results in your life, then what work are you putting in, bro? You know what I mean?
Yes.
The reality is, it's like, I want to lose weight. Yeah, but you ain't doing nothing, dog. Hey, I want to get a better job. Yeah, but you're sticking to the same job. Yeah. You know what I mean? I got this one person that they were like, I think I'm ready for another job. I go, how much you make? How long you been working there? 5 years. Got it. What do you make? Minimum wage. Fuck, not for an adult. No. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, personally, you got to put in work, man. You got to put in some effort. Really is what it is, man.
Yes.
This is your life and your path and your journey and whatever's going on. Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a fucking goal, whether it's a dream, you got to put in some effort, man. And that's one of the things that I kind of noticed this week with a lot of people. They're like, oh man, I want this, I want that. I'm like, bro, I always tell people you can't have CEO money with part-time work habits.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You can't fucking have it, bro.
No.
You know what I mean? You got to get out there and fucking do it. And the problem is you're waiting for somebody to fucking tell you to do it. I'm going to tell you right now, go fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
I couldn't wait for somebody to be like, hey, man, maybe you should make that short film, or whatever. I just fuck it. I got my camera. I started fucking shooting these fucking clips and whatever. I had to get out there. I had to do something. And I was like, okay. And they fucking started a bug, bro. It started that little shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you were saying, with your weight loss, and shit, right? Your goals, right? What work are you putting in for that shit?
The work that I'm putting in is now on my days off, I'm actually, going for a walk more. I'm walking between 2 to 4 miles. taking a walk down the pier. You know what I mean? Going, taking these bike trails and just walking. You know what I mean? So in order for me to do that, I have to put in the work. You know, yeah, I want to get results. Well, guess what? I have to get my ass up, stop being lazy, and put in the work, man. And sometimes it's not easy. I'll be honest with you. Days when we get fucking lazy, we get complacent. We're like, I'll do it tomorrow. But you know what? This time around, what I'm doing more is I'm getting up, putting the effort, and be like, you know what? Fuck tomorrow. I'm gonna get it done now. And I'll be honest with you. Once I get it done, it's out the way, and I fucking feel way better.
Hey, you know what, too, bro? What's the trip about that? I started doing work fucking early, bro.
Oh, it's
like I know that we're taking my son out for Tuesday, and usually Tuesdays I do schoolwork or go to the gym or whatever. And yeah, I know we're gonna go out, but I know we're gonna still walk around. It's like a 1 hour haunted tour, bro. We're gonna walk for an hour. Plus, we're gonna get some fucking like steps in, and then we're gonna eat afterwards to celebrate my son's birthday, right? And so what I did. I already knew that Tuesday was off. I already knew this was the last week coming up of school. I started a report 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
so that way it wouldn't fuck me up this last week, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I started ahead of the fucking time to put in effort, right?
Yep. Playing catch up.
Yeah, be mustard. I always tell people be mustard so you don't have to catch up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like that.
But they're like, be mustard. I said, big, so you don't have to catch up, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to play catch up because I already knew that Tuesday is gone, bro, because we're going to celebrate my kid's birthday, right?
Yeah.
So 2 weeks ago, I was like, you know what? I got done early that week of school with the assignments and shit. So I looked at it and said, well, let me start this fucking thing, bro. This one report, I have 3 reports I got to do this week, plus the fucking the initial posts and discussion questions and blah, blah, blah. So I already started like the 2 discussion questions, or the second one's almost done, the first one's done. The report's like 3/4 of the way done. It's 3/4 of the way done, and it's already 10 pages long, bro. That's how fucking long this fucking report is. That's only one of them I got to do this week, bro. Another one's supposed to be like 2 pages, 2-3 pages. Another one's supposed to be like a form I got to fill out. But I'm like, if I would have waited all till right now, bro, I would have been fucked. And then I would have been pissed off at my kid and be like, hey, dog, I got to get the school done, motherfucker. And I wouldn't be able to enjoy myself. So not only is it putting in effort, but you got to be fucking conscientious, right?
Like that word.
To plan ahead of time, bro.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm taking this Friday off because I'm like, fuck it, I ain't got shit to do. Fuck it, they can handle it, dog. I need a day off, bro. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly.
I was gonna push it, but I was like, nah, I need a day off. But I planned ahead. You know what I mean? I already know like this week I'm gonna have to fucking like, hey, dude, I'm just gonna let everybody know I'm off Friday, and so I'm gonna try to handle everything I gotta do like in the 3 days I'm gonna be working because I'm taking like a half day on another day because I'm training.
Yeah.
But hey, you mentioned a big fucking thing, bro. Discouragement, man.
Oh.
You know what I mean? You can't put in the work. You know what I mean? If you're discouraged, bro, you start putting in the work so you don't get discouraged.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, that's one of the things like you were telling me, right, bro? Like, how have you kind of struggled yourself, big dog, you know, when you've been discouraged to be able to put effort in some shit?
Bro, when I get discouraged, I get to the point where I don't want to do shit. I get complacent. I get stagnant. I get the fuck it. I'm like, well, what does it matter? You know what I mean? I start putting myself down. You know, I make every fucking excuse in the book why, you know, and I start doing the big old pity me thing, you know what I mean? When it's like, you know, in reality, I'm taking something that's so small, this small, and I fucking turn it into something huge now, and it's fucked me off mentally, emotionally, spiritually, you know what I mean?
You know the funny part too, bro? You know, when I get discouraged, I'm waiting for somebody to fucking say like it's time, or I'm waiting for some fucking kind of support, or I'm waiting for fucking something to pop up, or I'm like, fuck, I should get off my ass, bro. Okay. You might have to do that for yourself, man.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if you're waiting for somebody like, it's time to get up, you know, or whatever, you might as well get locked up, bro. They'll do that 24/7, bro. They'll tell you when to eat, when to shit, when to fucking get up, when to fucking exercise. You know, they'll tell you when to do it. But, you know, part of the thing with a lot of people not putting in work is because a lot of people are getting not only discouraged, but they're waiting, man. They're waiting for somebody, you know, something to kind of get them up into fucking doing something, bro. You know what I mean? And you can't wait for that, man. That's just going to fuck you up, dude.
Oh, yeah. You know what's another thing I noticed, too, that you know, with discouragement comes to is the lack of discipline. You know what I mean? I know for me, just talking about me, I know discipline is something that I'm learning today, this time around. This year is I'm becoming more disciplined with my eating habits, with my working out, you know, because for so long I would tell myself, yeah, I work out this, but I wasn't, another key word, consistency. I wasn't consistent. Now I'm putting the effort to stay consistent every single day.
Yeah, because discipline is just fucking effort you put in consistently, like you said, right? You keep putting the effort. It doesn't mean you're gonna fucking like doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It just means you're fucking doing it, dog. You know what I mean? I was telling people that yesterday. I was speaking at the Garden Grove Alana Club.
Yes.
And I told people, I said, you know, if you have any questions about shit, don't worry about it. Just do what the fuck they tell you to do. That's it. Because I actually had this conversation earlier this week with somebody, and I said, look, dude, you're waiting to figure out the answers and how to just do it. See, when I'm telling you, put the work in, put some effort into it, and whatever the fuck it is, all it has to do is start with a little bit of effort. You know, I just started with and I saw the sun was setting one afternoon, and I was like, let me start getting some clips, and then clips of the trees, and clip of that.
Ooh.
And I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna start doing my fucking short film tonight. You know what I mean? And it wasn't like I fucking pulled out all the equipment or whatever. It's just I had to do something, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes.
When you put the work in, you gotta understand something. Start small.
Yes.
Put in some kind of fucking effort, dog. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't put in so much effort, a big ass effort, because then it's gonna lack, and then the effort that you put in the next day might be smaller, and then you're gonna get discouraged quickly.
Well, and that's the whole thing, bro. You know what I mean? Like when I was doing something, I'm like, okay, I know what I would want it to be, but I got to start somewhere, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't even start because they spend so much time thinking about it. Well, yes, and I'm gonna do this, and okay, but how am I gonna do it? Whatever. Who fucking knows, bro? You know what I mean? Like, oh, I gotta lose weight or whatever, right? I'm like, cool. Just fucking do some push-ups off the counter, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Do a couple push-ups here and there. Just start your body moving, right? That's part of the thing that happens is, you know, we get so stuck in our heads about the thinking part of it that we lack the doing part of it. You know what I mean?
Oh fuck yeah!
You know, if you're thinking too much about it, you ain't doing enough about it, bro.
fucking agree.
What were we gonna say? Sorry, I had to get the little clip in. I was like, motherfucker, that's some good shit.
No, it was good shit because he is right, dude. Because there's been so many times that I have doubt in my head, dude, and I'm up here contemplating, overthinking. You know what I mean? Getting overwhelmed, thinking about it over and over and over again, and then I never put it into fucking action. You know, and that becomes the problem because I get so stuck in my head that I'm like, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'll do it later on. But dude, the lack continues, and it pushes over the fact that it doesn't get done. You know, then I'm like, the next day comes, and I keep telling myself the same shit. I'm gonna do it later, and then another fucking day goes by. You know what I mean? So the lack of consistency, kind of, you know, to stay stagnant in that way sucks, man. Because like I said, like we talked about it, you know, you get discouraged quickly, you get inside your head. And then all of a sudden, you fucking give up easily, man. And I know for me, my experience, I've given up so many times easily. Like he said it before, I'm a great starter. I always start great, but I never never finish. You know what I mean? And this time around, I've told myself, like, if I start, I'm gonna fucking finish the race this time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like marathons, man. People don't fucking go off just fucking hauling ass.
Yeah.
You know, they're gonna run 26 fucking miles, bro. They start off with a little walk.
Yep.
They get their body used to moving, and even before that, they've been training for this shit. They don't just fucking
Yes.
go in cold.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Oh.
And so now you're just walking the pace once the race starts, and you're okay. And then you pick up a pace, you pick it up, and you slow down a little bit. But your goal is to finish the fucking race, bro. You know what I mean?
Right.
As long as you get that fucking medal at the end, fuck it, bro. You know what I mean? Like if you're trying to shoot for first, bro, man, that's a whole different story, bro. You know what I mean? But like, you know, people don't even put the effort. You know, and the thing is, the more that we don't put in the work or the effort. And try to find that consistency, right?
Okay.
You're in your mind, you're whatever, and you put it off. Just say you put up procrastinate, right? It's another word you use, procrastinate, right?
Procrastinate, yes.
If you keep procrastinating, dude, by the time you want to get it done, like you don't even have fucking any willingness to want to do it. You don't have the motivation, bro.
Nope.
You know what I mean? I know that like sometimes where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna schedule Saturday these hours. Cool, man. That I'm gonna lock it down, bro. And then what happens? Life. You know what I mean? Something happens, or fucking, hey, by the way, you get invited someplace, or hey, by the way, there's another baby shower, or fucking whatever the fuck has to happen, right? And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna do a little bit, but no, you know what? Let me get ready. I'm gonna rest. And then you just keep up. Like I had plans to work out this weekend, bro, but I know I was gonna move furniture and all sorts of shit, whatever. So I was like, fuck, that's my workout. But Sunday, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna work out, bro. I'm gonna do my shit, bro. I didn't wake up till 10 o'clock, motherfucker. Like I was like, what time are we leaving for the movies? Yeah. Oh, 12:30? Like, oh, fuck. So I got off my ass and I got in there half asleep. I was fucking cranky with everybody and shit. And I had to start getting in because, like, I told myself, I said, get into some of the schoolwork, bro, because this week I don't know, it's this last week of these 2 classes, this first 2 classes, bro, and you got to do something, bro, because you already started something a couple weeks ago, and then I said, do something else to start so you can chunk away all these little things, and I did it, and I started getting into it, and again, these fucking responses are fucking long, bro.
Wow.
And, but I did it. After we're done here, I'll probably finish up the other one or whatever, and then tomorrow I'll start whatever, so I'm going to try to unload everything tomorrow night as best I can, but at the same time, you know what I mean? Life will fucking shoot up at you, even if you plan the best. That's the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
I know motherfuckers that plan shit to the T, bro, and then life will happen.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? And then you never get it done. And then it's a project that sits. I still have this, when I was in Forge and Fire, bro, like I love that show, bro. I got into it like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Spooky bitch bought me a fucking like create your own knife kit. I've had it for 2 fucking years. It's still sitting over there. It's back over there. I'm like, this year I gotta make a knife, bro. Fuck, dog. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
But now I gotta bust it open and see if I have all the shit to do it, but apparently you're supposed to.
That's a great project. I would like to come do that shit with you.
Yeah, dog. You know what I mean? We'll make it happen, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but it's like, but I know I have to schedule shit, bro, because the thing is, life kind of butts its head in without you knowing it, and it's not bad shit. It could be good shit, right? Like, say somebody's like, hey, dude, I'm having this birthday party, pool, it's hot, fuck it, bro. You're like, yeah, I'll do it when I come back. You know, or whatever.
Right,
you know what
exactly,
I mean?
yeah.
And so, you know, we put shit off, you know what I mean? And the effort you're putting in never it never gets on the plate. You know what I'm saying?
And doesn't even make it onto the plate.
No, and that's what I'm saying, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there's always a joke with people that want to like work out or lose weight. When do most diets start? Monday. Everybody always says, I'll start Monday.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's Wednesday. The fuck? Like, you should start today, motherfucker.
Yes.
Like, you got like a half a week to get in that motherfucker, bro.
And you know what? And you're honestly right, because I had that mindset for a long time. I'll start Monday. And you know, and something he said, and somebody else told me, like, bitch, why are you gonna wait till Monday? Start now. Fucking just get it done.
You know the funny part is, bro, you keep pushing it off throughout your year, and then it gets close to like November, December, holidays kick in. You're like, New Year's resolution. New Year's resolution. I'll do it for New Year's. The New Year, new me.
Yep.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Like, I hate that shit.
Yeah.
New Year, new me. Guys, it's a new year. It's the same old bullshit. You just stop lying, bro. I've been trying to lose weight for 30 years, motherfucker. You need to stop.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's that. It's we keep pushing shit off, right? And the thing is, nothing ever gets fucking done.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Little bits of effort, man, make big fucking changes, dog. Oh, I gotta give me an applause for that. Let me give me an applause for that motherfucker right there.
Yes. Say that again.
Little efforts make big changes, everybody. I gotta tell you. Now, I'm gonna give you a secret, man. I've been losing weight. You can see I'm fucking kind of like slimming down. Like, you can see the fucking muscle bones. And fucking, this shirt, dude, I barely found it, bro. The other one doesn't fit too well, but like some of the shirts I've been putting on, like they just it fit, bro. And like and it's loose, right?
Yep.
So I've been noticing some of this shit. So I didn't start like I'm gonna go to the gym. I started soft. I mean, trust me, I got the gym pass, whatever. I haven't really been going religiously, whatever, but I've been kind of doing something every day.
Yep.
So in my office, I have a little stair stepper thing that you can do this while you're resistance banding it. So I do that 1 minute in the morning before lunch and 1 minute before I clock out. So I'm doing 2 minutes a day on that. Now, on top of that, every time I go to the bathroom, take a piss or whatever, I usually do 25 to 50 now. I'm 25 to 50.
I went up to 30.
Incline push-ups against the counter, right?
Okay.
And it's weird when you start doing this in public places, but I do it anyway, right? So I'll do that. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. You know what I mean? And so I've been busting that every time I go to the bathroom. Afterwards, on the counter, or against the wall, I'll just fucking like, you know what I mean?
I do it on the sink.
Yeah, well, it's weird in the movie theater, but I've done it before. But you know what I mean. But like, I'll bust it out. So throughout the day, this weekend wasn't that great, but I like fuck it. I don't have an off weekend, but I consistently try to do something every day. You know what I mean? And then I have little fucking in my car. I have a fucking like 3-pound weight and a beanie, so I'm always fucking doing some curls. Now I have a little egg weight in there too, so I'm like fucking, I'm unboxing some shit, or I'm fucking moving over while I'm in rush hour traffic or whatever. I'm consistently trying to work and put these little efforts, because at the end of the day, when I look at my little fucking calorie thing, it says, hey man, you burned 600 calories today, bro.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, no shit. I go, man, and I didn't even hit the gym. Yeah. Because those little efforts throughout the day make big fucking changes, bro.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And now think about it. What if you were to put that in your life?
Oh man.
And make little fucking efforts to get to your fucking goal?
Dude, little by little, you would reach their fucking goal.
You know why people don't fucking do that, bro? And it's a big word. I'm gonna let everybody know. Fucking excuses.
Oh, yeah.
Excuses.
Right here.
Bro, and we're all fucking, dude, we're all guilty of it, dog.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? We're all
yes.
guilty of it.
Yep.
But the thing is, how many excuses are keeping you from your motherfucking goal and your motherfucking dreams, bro? And I'm gonna tell you right now, bro, we come up with fucking an unlimited supply of excuses, bro.
Oh.
And
Yes.
we don't see them as excuses like, oh, bro, you got my life, bro, blah, blah, blah. Bro, if something's keeping you from something, bro, and you got every capable fucking ability to do that shit, it's an excuse.
Oh, yes.
You know how fucking weird it is to see these videos on Facebook and Instagram, big dog? With these people bodybuilding and shit.
Oh, yeah.
They only got like 2 arms and no legs. I'm like, fuck, that motherfucker's ripped.
Yes, I seen this one guy who was in a wheelchair, but he was fucking strong and he like fucking did crawl-ups. I was like, with the wheelchair, I was like, what the fuck?
Bro, I see videos of tattoo artists with no fucking arms.
Oh, shit.
They tattoo their feet, and it's badass shit, bro.
Oh,
And I'm like, I don't know what's wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have the time. Or
Exactly.
Man, we can come up with so many fucking excuses, man.
Oh,
and sorry to be blunt about it, y'all, but
It's
you know
the
what I
truth.
mean? It's the truth, man.
Yeah.
You know, like we will cock block ourselves from a better fucking life, a better relationship, better job, better you, better whatever the fuck it is, man.
Yep.
That's why, you know, even when I was working with my sponsor and he was telling me, he goes, hey, why don't you reach out? I'm like, well, you know, I need this. Like, I go, okay, you know what I mean? I'm gonna do it, but it's like, but get it done. I'm like, all right, but I gotta slim down. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna slim down eating this shit. Fucking Joe's fucking
Yep.
Joe Crunch shit. I start my diet tomorrow. It's Monday.
Monday.
But you know, putting in the effort, putting in the work, you know, they always say this, you know, putting in the work, man, you know, the work is worth it.
Yes.
Because you're gonna get results, man.
Yes.
And I think that's the most important shit. Like, you're not putting in the work for nothing, dog. You're putting in the work for results.
Yeah, exactly.
But you also have to be consistent in certain things. You also have to allow yourself like downtime, bro. You can't fucking go 24/7
Yep.
chasing something because you're gonna burn the fuck out, and then your motivation's gonna go to shit.
Exactly.
So, you know, it's very important, man, to put in the work in something. Put in some little efforts every day. Start after you hear this podcast and be like, you know what, these motherfuckers are right. You know what, they're right. Fuck it. Somebody last night actually at the thing was telling me, because I had this shirt on, right, when I spoke. And he was like, well, you do podcasts, right? And I was just chopping it up with them after I spoke at the Garden Grove Lana Club. And he's like, yeah. He goes, yeah, I got this buddy that does podcasts, man. I was like, hey, let me follow you on Instagram, man. Maybe I'll shoot you, you know, your info to this guy and whatever. Maybe you can do another podcast, or you can do this or whatever. And it's like, it's about putting these little efforts in, bro. You know what I mean? Kind of a deal. And it's so important, man. You know what I mean? I think the fact is, this week I saw how important that was, because I started seeing where my life is at, bro, and where I want my life to go, and you know what I mean, kind of shit.
Yep.
And it's like, well, I got to put in effort, bro. There's some days I don't want to, and it's okay.
Yep.
But can I do a little bit of something? Right? A little bit of something, right?
Yep.
You know, kind of a deal. So,
Yep.
just a little food for thought, everybody. Any closing remarks, Frankie, before you end this motherfucker?
Just Wolfpack out there, man. You know, like and subscribe this, you know, this podcast. Tell people about it. You know, and just Wolfpack out there, man. Just, you know, be you, be humble. You know, stay out there. You know, help out, lend a hand. You know, I like to say. You know, and just be genuine, man. Because a lot of people, you know, try to be something they're not in this world. So, you know, just be you, just, you know, and see that change in the world, man.
And that's it. And we will see you next episode, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another episode. Let's get on ahead and end the motherfucker, because I think my dog's back.
Yes. And he's about to do that.
Oh, yeah, huh? All right, everybody, have a great week. We'll see you all later. Wolfpack. Love y'all.